Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Freedom Energy Channel. I'm April Miranda,
Hi, I am Julia Bragnello.
and we are here to just chat about the energy of freedom and how to harness that power. So, I guess why we created this channel. Do you want to take it away, Julie, and just like talk about this inspired idea?
Sure, yeah. So we are both working through energy, and a big part of that is also money. And so money is all around us. Money is also energy, and we want to narrow down on how you spend your money. How are you using that energy that is money, and is it useful, or are you wasting your energy? Is it working for you? So we are going to hit all of those topics on our show here.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about financial freedom. We want to talk about just having life on your own terms, like time freedom, location freedom, even that this health freedom. So this is what this show is all about. We're going to have different episodes, different topics, but this being our first one, it's just going to be an introduction. So, Julia, let's hear a little bit about your story, where you've been with this burnt out corporate lady, and where you're going.
Yes. All right. So I was a very devoted 9 to 5er. I was corporate. I came from my family immigrated here. We are in Canada, we're in Ontario, and we immigrated from Europe. And so money was always a source of conversation. We didn't have much money when we came here. And so everything we had to build ourselves. We didn't have family or any friends, anyone that was very close to us to help. So it was very close knit. So I always had this work full time, work 9 to 5, kind of corporate mindset driven in. And so when I was out of college, I got a full-time job because that was the thing to do. And it was like climb that ladder. But then life happened. I got married, I had children, and my focus changed. Like it wasn't just for work. And then when I went back to work, my mindset was I have family, I have them to take care of. And so work came as like, I still loved working. I still love having that purpose, but I was burning out. Like I was working 9 to 5, then I was at home still working full time at night. And then you're left with no time for yourself. And so I felt like my health was deteriorating, my mental health, physical, and then you're not eating well. And so I noticed that with my coworkers, and everybody was so stressed, and then they were getting sick, and I did not want that. Like I was like, I see them and I'm like, I'm coming from a whole different perspective now, and I don't want to go back to that. That's not the life I want to carry. I want to enjoy time with my kids and go on vacations and be able to relax and go on field trips with their schools and their classes and not be um, punished for it or looked down on, right? So I wanted more flexibility in my life. And so I decided to look for other sources of income, other streams of income. And then that's when Healy came into my life. So that's how we met,
Yeah, and
right?
what a cool story because it's very similar, like resonating with you as a mom, but I guess my journey started with the postpartum depression after my second baby, and I was like, me being a holistic healer and all about this wellness, I felt like I tapped out all my resources, whether it's self Reiki, whether it's meditation, breath work, yoga, but I was still praying for a way to just like feel better in my skin, to be emotionally regulated, mentally clear, and just have energy to support and serve. And I was like even feeling the imposter. So I'm like, if I'm feeling depleted, how can I support my Reiki clients? Then I'm like, then if I'm not able to support my Reiki clients, then I won't be able to make money. So I was in this kind of downward spiral. And then Healy came into my world and it seemed to answer all of my prayers. whether it was emotional regulation, whether it was mental clarity, and I can make money and I can build a business and I can do this during my free time. And I'm like, this is too good to be true. And so that's how it landed onto my lap. And then connecting with you, Julia, we have this massive vision and movement that we want to call in those mamas, those soulful entrepreneurs who are ready to join this freedom energy channel to like create
Yeah.
this different life for ourselves, for our families, for our children, and shifting energy on a big scale.
And I have to say, like, this little device, the Healy, is that unicorn because I was asking for something like all those things you just said. I was asking for. I'm like, there has to be something better out there. There has to be more. Like, where are these people that are like living this life that I'm envisioning? They're not stuck in this cubicle, working out on their lunch break and running to the grocery store. Like they are looking like they're
Oh,
glowing, they are happy, they're out jogging. Like, why can't I be out jogging?
they just look so nourished and rested and they're having fun. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And so tapping
Doing
in,
wrong.
tapping into this freedom frequency, this freedom energy. And I guess that's what we want to incorporate in this episode, this channel. Okay, so let's even ground down. Let's uncross your legs wherever you are listening to this episode. If you're driving, please keep your eyes open. But let's roll the shoulders back and down. Lick your lips one more time and swallow. Soften the teeth, soften the jaw. Oh, feel held by the floor beneath you, the building, the earth. And start to deepen your breath in and out. Maybe hear your breath, visualize your breath, or feel your breath go in and out. The mind wanders, come back to your breath. Feel it go in and land as you breathe out. And take a moment to visualize what would life be when you embody the frequency of freedom. Time freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, feeling nourished, full, but in flow. Where do you see yourself? How are you standing, playing, dancing? Maybe what are you wearing? Who are you with? What scene do you see in the screen of your mind when you think of freedom? Are you on a beach? Are you in a cottage? Are you traveling? Just paint that picture in the screen of your mind and then amp up the colors. Brighten it up. What sounds do you hear? Is it nature, music, or your children laughing? Turn up the sounds. What do you smell? Is it a home cooked meal? Is it nature? What do you feel in that heart center? What do you feel? Is it safety, peace, or joy? Maybe even placing your hands on your heart. And let's amp up that feeling even more, even more. Feel that vibration pumping through your arteries to every cell in your body, wrapped around every strand of DNA. And let it land with ease and grace with every breath in and every breath out. In this present moment, you feel that frequency of freedom as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Then slowly, gently come back into the space. And if there is one inspired action step that will bring you closer to that reality, what baby action step can you take today? Take a few moments to listen. Remember, and then hold your word to yourself by taking that action step today. And welcome back.
That was beautiful.
Thank you for joining me on that journey. But Julia, what is one action step that our audience can take today to start embodying that financial freedom?
Oh, I gotta get back in the zone here. That was the first time we meditated together.
It's true. I felt it. Did you feel that?
I did. I felt good. I
Mm.
saw the light. I felt lifted.
Yeah, and I felt like when two minds meditate together, we do create a portal. And whoever's
Mm,
watching this, watching the replay, watching this video, you're also part of this portal. And there's a Gemini new moon that just happened last night. We are also in that portal. Whether you watch this 2 years down the road or, in this same energy, just know that that is the energy that we are tuning into. There's my
mm.
energetics talk. But let's get into some tangible money talks to like move the needle forward to the safety of financial freedom.
Okay. Mm. So I have a background in finance and a little bit of financial planning. And it always goes back to where you are individually. So everybody's different. My finances are different from April's finances. We have different goals. We live in different cities. There's a whole bunch of different variables. So it is tailored to every individual person, but you should definitely start with calculating or just being mindful of your income coming in, how much money you have coming in monthly, and where it's all going. So I would suggest opening up an Excel spreadsheet or even just a piece of paper and opening up your banking and just putting in like every 2 weeks or semi-monthly, however you receive a paycheck, put that in there and then put in all of your expenses and just start tracking everything, your rent, your groceries, vehicle expenses, coffee, birthday gifts, anything like that. And just being aware of where your money's going because we're so used to a debit card or a credit card, and it's not physical cash that we're using that we're seeing go away. It's just a swipe or Apple, like the tap, right? Like I have that on my phone and it's like fake money. Like, no, that's not fake money. Right? And we're
Mhm.
just so accustomed to doing that now that you don't think about it, right? Like it's not like how often do you think of your bank account really, right? Especially if you're out with friends or you're going, you're doing stuff. So tracking what you're doing would be number one and do that for 3 months and then you get an average of where you're going.
Mm.
And I mean, months will be different. So like, maybe right now it's June. That month might not be a very expensive month, but then you have a vacation planned in July. And have you budgeted for that or is that all going on your credit card?
Hmm.
right? So, or Christmas time, like different months will be more expensive than others, but just being aware of where your money's going, what you're spending your money on, what subscriptions you have. Do you use them? Do you need them all? Can you just you do one? Right? So just really being aware of what your needs are, how much you need for your home, for your vehicle, for food, and then all those extra expenses, because all those extra ones, the entertainment, all that, we are in a society where we always want to treat ourselves, right? Like, I did this, I mopped today, I get to go to Starbucks. So
Wow.
just
You're
tracking
reading
what
me
you're
like a
doing.
book because I definitely got a coffee today because I'm like, oh yeah, but it was a hard morning. We made it through. Everyone's fed, but we made it downtown to daycare. So I'm like, I deserve coffee. So I'm like, I will resonate with that. But I even told you, like, once we started chatting, I started tracking my expenses. So for those listening, that is one inspired action step that you can take to like embody that freedom energy. And then for the energetics of freedom, I guess, similar to what we're talking about, like, where is your money going? But now I want you to like, where is your emotional energy going? Where's your mental energy going? And so just start to see where the energy leaks are. And you'll see, like, am I spending time and energy on Instagram? Am I spending time and energy with a group of people that I don't love? Am I saying yes to plans when I really want to say no? Am I nourishing myself, like even just with nutrient dense meals? Okay. So for today, it's just starting to take awareness of where our money's going and our emotional and mental energy going. Okay. And as we continue this convo, we love sharing a bridge of that can help us financially, that can help us with our wellness, and that can help us just make an impact and an income. Want to share a little bit about that, Julia?
Yes, of course. This is our little unicorn device. This is a Healy, and it's a quantum frequency device that scans us in our bioenergetic field, and then it suggests programs that would put our bodies back into coherence. And so I can't even explain how grateful I am for finding this product. Like I mentioned earlier, I dreamed of this for years. I didn't know what it was. I asked for it and then it came to me. Um, but my life has like quantum leaped every and like my 5-year plan happened in like 1 year. I need to make bigger goals. And I swear it was through the Healy. Like this device has been so powerful in my life, in my spiritual journey, in my entrepreneurship journey.
Mhm.
And then it comes with so many great things like health, wealth, and community that I don't know if you get that with one product.
It's
It's
true.
just this bundle of everything in one.
Oh, and I know there's so much to share about it. That's why this is just episode one. We are going to have other episodes to dive into the different frequency programs because so many pain points can be solved with this thing. If you are, whether it's physical pain, whether it's, a tummy ache, a headache, so we can focus on the health and wellness, or we can focus on the opportunity to build a business out of it. Because once you say yes to your health and wellness, you have the opportunity to get your own unique affiliate link. And just by word of mouth, when you share your trajectory of feeling better, making more money, then you can share, like, oh, this is my unicorn. And so you get that just by choosing yes or no. Do you want to be a customer or a member? And then the bonus is the community. Honestly, with no extra charge. You get plugged into a group of soul aligned, like minded, heart centered women, healers, fathers. There's just so many like minded people who have the vision of supporting. It's such a beautiful container to lift each other up. And so this is the invitation. We're here to offer little inspired action steps with money and energetics to embody that freedom, but we also have a little tool, a little sidekick to help us
A
get there.
biohacking
A
tool.
biohacking tool backed by science, quantum physics, spirituality, like it's all in this little wearable, portable frequency device.
Mhm.
So,
Slash unicorn.
Flash unicorn. Yeah. So if you feel guided to stay plugged in, we'll have these episodes. Start following this channel, but you could follow my Instagram at April Miranda or Julia's Instagram at Frequency Inspired Action, and we could start the convo there.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add before we sign off on our first episode?
No, I think we did good. I
Yeah.
think we covered our points.
Yeah.
This is what we bring to the table, everyone.
Mhm. So I guess until we connect again, let's keep the energy high. Let's keep the worries low.
Stay focused and let the freedom flow.
Until next time, bye.
All right.